Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first of our training series that we're doing live. So, hopefully, some of you out there are seeing this right now or jumping on here soon. If not, if you're catching this in the replay, hello as well. We will definitely download and save this and have it on our different platforms. We'll share it there, but we will also have it on our website as well. So, today we are talking about Microsoft 365, and I'm going to go ahead and let Katie get started. So we're going to do this lunch and learn style. Feel free to try to ask your questions. We're new to this, so we're going to try to answer those questions that we see come through in the chat features or in the comments. So I will try to watch that. So without further ado, I am going to let Katie take over.
All right, thank you so much, Amy. All right, thanks so much for joining us today, everybody. And so we are really focusing on the end user experience for these webinars. So today, like Amy said, we're going to be talking about Microsoft 365. It's a balance of productivity while staying secure. Sometimes it's hard to strike that balance. We focus so much on being productive that sometimes we tend to slack on the security side, or maybe we don't even know that we aren't staying as secure as we should be. That's where Microsoft does the heavy lifting for us. So let's get started. What prevents us from doing our best work even with all the technology and data at our disposal? Research shows that information workers use an average of 36 different clouds at work, which create many sources of distraction. In fact, 3 minutes is the average time workers spend on a single task before being interrupted, and it takes an average of 25 minutes for them to return to their original task. In addition to these distractions, the growth of cloud app usage within organizations also cause additional distractions. Critical line of business systems are sources of lost productivity, as these systems rarely communicate with each other, and that fractured flow of information causes us to spend more time doing low-value work. Think about the amount of effort that submitting expenses or opening a purchase order takes in contrast to the value that that effort adds. Then think about that at an organizational level. How much time is spent manually taking information from one system and putting it into another? And in terms of enabling transformation, security and compliance risk is the most important consideration, as customer trust is paramount. But we see customers make decisions based off of security that have counterintuitive outcomes. Restricted policies lead employees to use non-compliant apps, and best-of-breed approaches leave companies with an average of 70 security products from 35 vendors, which adds complexity and prevents the ability to respond quickly. The underlying cause of these challenges to productivity is that innovation is digital transformation has been focused on developing new apps and services that leverage the increasing amount of data we can access. As a result, we use lots of apps, we have a critical line of business systems that don't actually talk to each other, and we have lots of security products to solve singular needs. The resolution to these challenges is shifting the focus of transforming how we work from an app and tool-based approach to a human-centric approach, where technology serves the purpose of helping people accomplish more without doing more. When it comes to defending against cyber attacks, we must consider the growing complexity of our digital estate. How do we think about our assets? What must we defend against? This is different from even 5 or 10 years ago. IT organizations now find themselves responsible for protecting a crisscrossing web of technologies that they don't even own. These can include user-owned mobile devices used to access corporate data, systems and devices used by your partners and customers to access your information. With 7 billion internet-connected devices in use worldwide, not including laptops and mobile devices, you have multiple points of vulnerability for your overall estate. These advances all change the game when it comes to security. You no longer have the luxury of drawing perimeters around your organization. Taken together, all of the trends I've outlined represent a shared challenge to IT security. Fortunately, there's a way forward. According to Forrester, the future of cybersecurity is in the cloud. and Microsoft's trusted public cloud is uniquely suited for this challenge due to our simplicity, speed, and scale. Now let's talk more about Microsoft's approach to cybersecurity. Microsoft can help with solutions and concepts that can empower employees, enable teamwork, and transform how organizations compete, comply with regulations, and deliver customer experiences. Expand your enterprise in ways you never thought possible by integrating technology into every aspect of your business. By creating an ecosystem that revolutionizes how you operate and compete, digital transformation brings limitless potential to empower your employees and boost customer engagement. Although many organizations are sold on the why of digital transformation, they're stuck on the how. The good news is that intelligent technologies like machine learning, big data analytics, and the flexibility of hybrid cloud computing can help. With the aid of technology, organizations can become agile and access unprecedented data supported by a cloud-first infrastructure and predictive modeling to anticipate and respond quickly to trends. This is where a digital workplace can help optimize your operations to accelerate the responsiveness of your business, improve service levels, and reduce costs with intelligent processes. Coordinate people and assets to efficiently respond to issues in real time and even preemptively solve them. Transform your products and services with data to differentiate and capture emergent opportunities by using data as a strategic asset and shifting from hindsight to foresight. Embedding software and technology directly into your products and services will evolve how you deliver value. Empower your employees to achieve more by creating a work environment that's intelligent, flexible, and secure. Create opportunities for employees to collaborate from anywhere on any device. Engage your customers and provide natural, individualized experiences by harnessing data and drawing actionable insights. To stand out, understand customers at an individual level, and tailor new ways to interact with them. A lot of us know the very common apps such as Word and Excel. Your Microsoft 365 subscription contains so much more. These tools are available to make your reporting easier, your workflows run smoothly, etc. If you're interested in automation or reporting, let us know and we can help get you set up. These 4 points are all ways that your business can run better of why you would want to use Power BI, Power Apps, Power Automate, and Power Virtual Agents. These tools are used to optimize IT, replace or upgrade those legacy apps and platforms, unify data across a single platform, and reduce time and cost by using automation. Again, this is about building a productive remote workforce, streamline those business processes, and automate those routine tasks. Microsoft is making their apps so they are low code, which means you don't need to have a degree in anything computer science related to be able to code. When you get into these apps, the options are available and you can quickly get your solution in place. Amy, does anyone have any questions so far? Or any comments, concerns?
Well, actually, one of the questions I had for people who are out there, hopefully they'll answer this as well, is just looking at whether or not they are utilizing those other tools that are available to them, not just the typical Microsoft Office suite, those additional tools. Those are the ones that I think we don't realize are available on Microsoft 365. So far, no other questions, but we will gladly take those questions if you want to pop those in there. But definitely the big piece, I think, for me personally, having worked in with Microsoft 365 now for a couple of years, as opposed to some of the other platforms I have worked on, is the security piece. I really do think we cannot state that enough, how much more secure, and the ability to actually get all of these tools in one. That's kind of amazing that it's all included in part of that, and that not only is it all included, but it's the full version. It's not a watered down version.
All right, so with that, let's talk about the security side a little bit. So if you are a client of ours, we do the sensitivity labels for you. If you are not, here you can see the option is available and what each of the settings means, so you can target it towards your audience. Please note that if you are working on a mobile device, you can still apply the labels and work from your phone the same as you would all the desktop apps, which is super handy for all of us who are out working on all of our different devices and just needing to stay productive anywhere at any time. The whole point of Windows Information Protection is to keep your team members' company data in approved company locations like OneDrive or, let's say, SharePoint and Teams. And we're going to get into Teams here in just a little bit and kind of do a little bit more of a deep dive on that. Windows Defender. So you can see on the right-hand side all the technologies that are included in this feature. And again, this is built into your Microsoft 365 subscription. So this goes to show how Microsoft is actively protecting your data. There is also multi-factor authentication and mobile device management that are also available. So multi-factor authentication is providing another source to confirm that it is actually you logging into your Microsoft account through either an app, text message, or email. Mobile device management is, let's say, your IT department being able to keep those devices that have business content secure. So, and we do this on personal and business-owned devices. All right, and then the productivity side. So Microsoft Viva, this is a new platform. This is about the employee experience. It's a platform that brings together communications, knowledge, learning, resources, and insights in the flow of work. So this is powered by Microsoft 365, and you can experience it through Teams. Viva fosters a culture that empowers people and teams to be their best from anywhere. So you can set up insights that provide personalized recommendations to help you do your best work. This shows a true synopsis of your work patterns and helps set reminders and recommendations to help you stay productive. And then let's just take a quick look at Microsoft Edge. So this is Microsoft's web browser, and this is going to be our preferred web browser, and we highly, highly, highly suggest this is the one that you use unless you absolutely have to use another browser, let's say for certain web-based programs. So these are just a couple tips on using Edge. So you can create different profiles if you have a shared computer, or even if you're a home user and you want to set up one for yourself, and maybe you have children or your spouse or someone else, you can all have your own profile set up, and then that when you log in, that profile will follow you. So all of your bookmarks and different features that you have set up goes along with you. You can connect your new tab page with your Office 365 account for quick access to Microsoft Search, recent and shared files, and pinned sites. So again, the search feature has come a long way, and this is so important as we seem to be saving everything. There's also enterprise-grade PDF support. So a lot of people wonder about like Adobe Reader and being able to have access to those PDFs. So now you can use Microsoft Edge actually, and you can open that up and you can do some very basic formatting changes within those PDFs just using Microsoft Edge. And you can also easily collect and organize web content with new collections. So you can save all of your tabs or create a collection for a specific project. And with an Office 365 account, you can export that content directly into OneNote, Excel, and Word. So these pre-installed extensions are made for Microsoft 365. Of course, you can go to the Microsoft Store and browse through all the different extensions that are available to help you make yourself even more productive. But these are all included: the Editor, Office, Outlook, and My Apps. All right, and let's talk about Microsoft Teams real quick. So Microsoft Teams is for everyone. So you can do your chat, calls, video, all the different ways that, you hear people working from home and, maybe they feel a little bit disconnected from the team. that's where Microsoft Teams really comes in and helps them to feel included. So you can do something as simple as a chat. We use this all day long, that we have chat set up. We also have Teams set up if we need to have a group together. We can share files, we can share screens, all directly from Microsoft Teams. You can also do meetings, so you can go instantly from a group chat where everyone's typing, and if you want to have a quick video chat, you can do that. All you have to do is hit the Meet Now, and that'll bring up your camera if you have one, and then also give you access to your microphone and everything, and then you can have a quick meeting that way. You can also do calls directly from Teams. So if you don't have cameras set up, if you're all using desktops or something like that, you can do your calls directly from Microsoft Teams. And collaborating, again, you can share files, you can find things. SharePoint is actually the backbone of Teams. So anything that you share within Teams is also available within your SharePoint. So by harnessing the power of Microsoft Cloud, customers have a secure solution that cuts through the complexity and siloed point solutions, which empowers security teams and delivers a frictionless built-in experience so people can get their jobs done. So I think that is all that I have for today on Microsoft 365. Amy, do we have any questions or comments?
No, it doesn't look like we have too many questions coming in right now. Just for future reference, making sure that go ahead and ask away when we're in these. If you have a question and we're not doing this live, or if you have a question outside of the time that you normally would see us on here, feel free to send us a message and we will get that answered or make sure we add that into our next of the series. We are going to be doing this the first and third Wednesday of every month around 12:15, lunch and learn style, here to just help you better utilize all of your Microsoft 365 tools and all of your Microsoft products. We are a Microsoft partner and we want to make sure that everyone is getting the full benefit of all of those programs. So this is our first go at this going live, and so far so good, I believe, but I think we'll get even better and we'll be able to better utilize information if you ask questions. So we definitely want your questions. We will also be sharing this. Let me share with you a little information here. We're going to also have this on our website. If you go to tomtechtoday.com/past-webinars, that will bring you to all of our past webinars and webinar events. We will get this uploaded on there as well in the next day or so. So you'll always be able to access the latest information. You can go to our YouTube channel, look for it there. You'll be able to see it obviously on our social media, our Facebook, LinkedIn, and here. The only con to some of this is we can't see any comments people will make on LinkedIn, but if you are on watching live with YouTube or Facebook, we can see those live and we can answer those live. All right. With that, Katie, I think we are good to go. Thank you so much for your presentation today.
All right. Thanks. See you guys later.
Yep. Have a great afternoon, everyone.